I'm Dr. Robert Whipple. Welcome to the NCRP Portfolio Capstone course. I want to commend you on your long journey through many courses to get this far. Throughout this process, you have become experts in the theories, best practices, research, and processes of negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building. You will soon have a Master's of Arts degree in hand and the knowledge to transform the world. Communications will be tricky for this course. I will be teaching from Hooper Bay, Alaska. It is a rural, coastal, Yupik village more than 500 miles west of Anchorage, Alaska, with no road access. I have no internet at home, and my cell phone service is mediocre at best. My employer allows me to use the high-speed satellite internet for personal use after 5 p.m. and on weekends. So that is the only time I can attend to this course. I have enough bandwidth at work for Blackboard and Skype, but will have to walk about 300 yards over frozen tundra in sub-zero temperatures. We have frequent storms, power outages, and internet outages, so please don't panic if I do not respond the same day you email me. I will download submissions for this course on Mondays. I will be responding to discussion boards, providing feedback, and posting lectures on Saturdays. We have recently redesigned this course to be a more meaningful experience for the students. To give you a bit of history about the NCRP capstone class, our program initially started as a master's degree in behavioral science with an emphasis in negotiation and conflict management in 1989. When I entered the program in 1993, it had two full-time professors, Dr. David Churchman and Dr. David Nassiter. The program focused more on behavioral science research methods and less on negotiation and conflict management. Our capstone projects included group thematic projects in which several students researched the same problem in negotiation or conflict resolution and developed individual satisfactory solutions. My group of 6 students explored best practices in teaching a distance learning negotiation course using two-way interactive video between California State University, Dominguez Hills, and CETIS University in Tijuana, Mexico. The project involved a literature review, focus groups, phone interviews, surveys, observation of people learning with two-way interactive video systems, and email correspondence. In the late 1990s, the online program changed its capstone from a project to a comprehensive exam. Over the few years we did the comprehensive exam, many students provided feedback that they wanted to have something more individualized and meaningful than a comprehensive exam. In 2006, Dr. Marco Turk asked me to work with him in developing and teaching a capstone course with a portfolio. The main body of the original portfolio was a literature review. After receiving extensive feedback from students, This new version is a collection of coursework. This leads us to the current portfolio, which focuses on mastery of the program learning outcomes. The main goal of this course is for you to demonstrate mastery of the NCRP learning outcomes. Your objective is to translate the course requirements into a unique portfolio supported by artifacts by the end of the course. This shall be a standalone culminating experience or portfolio involving, first, an abstract containing a summary of the portfolio's contents and description of its significance, objectives, and methodology. Second, an extensive written program review of the highlights learned in each of the required courses: NCR 500, 503, 504, 507, 508, 522, and either the 525, 527, or 544, plus one elective course representing your particular interest in the field. Third, a curriculum vitae integrating professional education and experience with the NCRP program outcomes. Fourth, a written analysis of how you met each of the negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building program outcomes with supporting artifacts. Artifacts must be assignments that have received a passing grade from an NCRP instructor. And fifth, a thoughtful, extensive written outline of a future program dealing how you might continue to develop and apply all of this work in the field. You will become very familiar with the learning outcomes throughout this course. I will provide a lecture for the first few learning outcomes for you to get a gist of how to break them down, analyze them, and apply them in your reflections. The learning outcomes focus on problem-solving skills, applications of negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building, negotiation and mediation skills, critical analysis of literature, and analysis of a specific conflict. The last objective should be evident throughout your whole portfolio, which is clear writing and critical thinking. You need to have the publication manual of the American Psychological Association easily accessible. I will often cite page numbers and sections when giving you feedback. The Molson text will help students who need help figuring out their future program and how they may apply the degree in the future. The Molson text is optional. Over the years, I have discovered many students have questions at the end of this program how to transform their studies into a mediation practice, career options, and creating unique mediation services. The Molson text, again, is optional, and I won't be assigning any reading from it. I have posted articles in the Course Materials tab on Blackboard. These articles will give you an overview of the portfolio method, the purpose for completing a portfolio, a comparison between a portfolio and a thesis or dissertation, evaluation criteria, and the impact of portfolios on adult learning. All of the due dates
from January 17th, 2012 until March 6th, 2012 are for you to submit the sections for peer and instructor feedback. This is to let you know you are on the correct track and what you need to improve on. I will mostly look at the content and organization of your program reviews and reflections. Do not submit first drafts of material that need line-by-line editing. I will reject any submission that does not have sound grammar, usage, and mechanics of standard American English. The final portfolio must be submitted before March 20th, 2012 at midnight. Let me know if you can't meet this final deadline.
Please read all of the other policies in the syllabus. I don't need to read them to you. If you have any questions about them, please email me. I will keep the lectures in this course to a minimum so each student may focus on completing the portfolio. Details about the portfolio are provided in the NCRP Portfolio Guide, posted in the Portfolio Guide tab in Blackboard. I look forward to reading your curriculum vitae in this week's discussion board, and I look forward to reading and helping you through this portfolio process.